What's the number one mistake you see men or even some clinics make when starting TRT?
Well, the biggest mistake that I see is the common protocols that we see every single day posted in the group. Anytime you're injecting 200 milligrams, I don't care how often it is, if you're injecting 200 milligrams in one shot, it's wrong. It's atrocious. You may feel great now. It's going to destroy everything about your health. You're going to absolutely crush SHBG. You're going to develop erythrocytosis. You're going to likely develop hypertension due to a spike in aldosterone and hypervolemia. You're doing damage. It's way too much. When you have a headache, you don't take 15 Tylenol. You take one or two and wait 4 to 6 hours and then assess. You don't overdose on a medication just because you have a deficiency in that medication. 200 milligrams of testosterone injected at once is right for nobody. Zero people, absolutely zero. And that is the most common thing that we see. Next comes frequency. Once a week is wrong for everyone. Once every other week is wrong for everyone. I've seen once a month. Even 100 milligrams per injection, that's another one. That's the new common norm, is 100 milligrams twice a week. Very wrong. 100 milligram injection is still a huge amount. Not quite as bad as the 200, but over time, it'll still destroy SHBG and cause other issues. It's just protocols, I would say, is the biggest mistake that I see is protocols. Another mistake I see is all this new fad of all these guys starting T and then they're put on enclomiphene as adjunct therapy to testosterone. Stop taking serums, please. Do not take serums. You're blocking the very benefit of therapy to begin with. And then you're also driving your pituitary crazy. You're shutting it down with the testosterone, and then you're ramping it up with the enclomiphene. You're playing tug of war. It's dumb. It's absolutely atrocious. The amount of incompetent providers practicing TRT in America is mind blowing. It really is mind blowing. So I stopped looking. I stopped looking at social media relating to this industry. I stopped watching videos. I stopped all of it. I focus only internally now. I focus on training my staff. I focus on our patients, and that is it. I don't look outside anymore because it used to drive me crazy. I spent 3 years teaching providers all over the country who would fly into my office for 3 days. And I called it quits in August of 2025, almost a year now. I stopped teaching because I just couldn't. It would frustrate me so much that people that come in and to hear how the pellets is another one. People are being trained by these pellet companies because it's highly profitable. Atrocious way to treat. I just, I'm tired of seeing incompetence in an industry that I love, admire, and think really serves the population really, really well. It's just being done wrong, and it doesn't need to be. So that's the frustrating part for me. There's 3 or 4 or 5 common misconceptions that keep happening over and over again. The blood donations, the
Yeah.
constant blood donations. We get transfer pages all the time. Oh, every 2 months I go donate blood. Their labs are a mess. Their MCVs are like 75, 80. They got microcytic red blood cells. I mean, we can talk about this for hours. It'll never end. I get frustrated even thinking about it.